Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for Preschool Fun. Today we're going to do a little science plus fun for our little program today. So the materials you'll need are some baking soda, and I have a spoon here that will help me later on. And then you'll need some white vinegar, and I have that in a little glass cup right here. Lastly, we'll need food coloring and a spoon or a straw to act as a dropper. So I have two ways to set this up. So you can either have it on a plate or a bowl with something else underneath it, of course, to contain the mess, whether that's a plate within a under the bed storage container or just a tarp if you're doing it outside. You can also do it in cupcake pans because this is really excellent to separate the colors that we're going to do. So if you were choosing this one, you would just put a few colors in the different cupcake holder parts and then some baking soda on top of it. I'm going to show you how to do it with the plate. So we're going to take our food coloring and we're going to do some droplets just every which way. So I did some blue, going to do some red. I'm just kind of making sure to cover a good amount below here. Because once we get started, they're going to kind of mix, and so it's going to be a fun kind of experiment in mixture too. So you can see I have all the little spotlets on my plate for the food coloring, and now we're going to cover it in baking soda. So this experiment is going to be kind of a halfway color mixture. It's going to be halfway chemical reaction, and it's going to be a color surprise basically for your preschooler, because if they don't see you setting this up, once they start, it's going to be so fun to see their faces as it develops. All right, so I think I've got all my food coloring covered. You have a nice base of just baking soda. So you can do this in two different ways. You can give them a spoon or some kind of scooper, or you can give them a pipette or a straw to work with. If you're using the straw, you just kind of dip it in there and then you trap some liquid by keeping your finger over the top. So this is really nice for fine motor skills if you're using a pipette or a straw like that. But if you want a little bit more of an explosive reaction, you'll want to do a dropper or a spoon full of vinegar. So we're going to go ahead and just dive in. So you put the vinegar on, and of course, you see the reaction between the vinegar and the baking soda as they neutralize each other. Because, of course, vinegar is an acid and baking soda is a base. And you'll see the colors kind of popping up as the vinegar and the baking soda have their reaction. So it's a lot of fun, and you see the colors kind of mixing and bubbling up. You can do a lot of fun with this one, but you definitely want to make sure that you're somewhere where it won't get over everything, because of course it has food coloring in it. So I even suggest doing this outside if you can, because then you don't even have to worry. So there we go. We have all of our food coloring kind of mixing together now, which is another fun thing if you're using that cupcake pan holder. If you don't want to have the food coloring mixing, that's a good way to do it. So I hope you guys have fun with your preschoolers on this. It's a really neat little reaction sort of exploration, really. All right, you guys have a good day.